My December daily box arrived. It's a huge box, but I want to share my unboxing with you. So let's get into it. We have our Ali Edwards tape, a little rough box, and then I'll just take them all out on my desk and go through what I got with you. So stay tuned. Alright, so a lot of things in here. And let's get the show on the road. So I did order this when it came in because I really wanted it from when it was released for the travel collection. But for Life of a Showgirl, it was back in the box, and I also got the Find the Joy t-shirt because it's summer here in Brisbane, and I love these sweatshirts always. I have probably most of them, but I thought I'd get the pink sweatshirt and then the cream t-shirt. I also got the mug, which says just over here, making my own kind of merry. Let me just open this up to show you it a bit closer. Guys, I feel so short. Let me see if my chair could go any higher, because this box is big. I usually use the opportunity to stock up on just things for the year, like albums and whatnot, during the December daily boxing period. So this is just over here, making my own kind of merry. Can you see it? I hope you can see it well. It's a nice white cup with just a print on the front. Okay, so now on to I did get things during the sales, so you may see a few of those things in here, but I think mostly they are December daily items. So I think this may have been an extra that was popped in there. Okay, and then yeah, these are during the sale. I love these wooden stars. Like, I always get them whenever they're on sale. So, and of course I always get the pins as well, and apply them to my album spine every year. And this was the gift. Was this one? I think so. This was the gift $5 stamp, and then I ordered these as well during the sale period. I love these ribbons because they are very thin, and I love them for tags and whatnot. And then these felt stars. I just love texture, so anything with texture I would probably just add those in, especially when they have them on sale for 50% off. So now that that's done, these are extras too from the sale period. I'm obsessed with stars, so I would usually stock up on anything, as you can see, anything stars that pops up on sale during the boxing period. So I have my felt, my wooden stars, and then they also wonky, colorful stars, which I love. And we have these. And then I had to get some of these. These were released earlier this year from the Story Play album, and so I want to use them as story album next year. I love word albums, and I love this repeated staggered stories. So I was sure to get 2 of these. Ooh. Okay, yes, I was sure to get 2 of these. And so now on to what else is on my box. This is a star kit. Oof, this feels like I am so it's not sentimental about opening things. So let's just dive into it. It's a real unboxing, so let's dive into opening this up. Ooh, so this star kit is usually one of my favorite items whenever it pops up in a year. And so as I just said earlier, I'm obsessed with stars. I love these dotted, like I have been dreaming about dotted vellum on a full sheet, like a full sheet of like 12 by 12 dotted, like just random dots, not like linear dots. So I have a lot. Let me show you what I have in my stash. It's on my table because I was working on some pages yesterday. So I have this one, which is probably one of my favorite vellums of all time. But what would supersede that is if something like this with just random dots of full page vellum just pops up somewhere. I would definitely have a lot of those. And then we have these matchbooks, which are very fun. I'm waiting, so part of the fun for me this year would be kind of just playing along with product play, and so this is part of the product play class this year, and I am gonna wait until those lessons come out and then I will make my page with this. I do want to use them all on one page. There are 3 though, which now that there are 4 members in my family, I'm a 4 girl. So I may have to make one with the digitals to see what happens, but we'll see how we go. And that might be nice too, because then I can alternate, like alter some of the colors and make a 4th one. So we'll see how we go once that. Oh, I hope the lesson's released soon. Whoa. Anyway, I will make my page with this one. These are fun. And now onto these star tags and labels. So these are quite great as well. They're small, they're quite tiny. This is about 2.75 by 3. Yeah. And so these tags in comparison are, probably half and a bit shorter there. So we're rounding up. The biggest one is about, a bit under 2.5 with under 1.25. So these are quite tiny, so these would be cute, like just cute for embellishments scattered all over your spread and whatnot. Alright, and so we have these tiny tags, and then we have this cute star brad booklet as well. Oh, these are stunning. These are some of my favorite nested stars from star kits in the past, and so I always love when they pop up. These are gold and white, which would come in very handy. And then I have these are fun. It's wonky gold glitter. We have these in like regular shaped stars, but this is really fun with the wonky ones. I feel like I would use this. I'm just going to put this aside now because for my title page that I'm putting together, I'll probably need this one. So let me just put that there. And then we have these fun tabbed star tabs as well, which is quite cute. Alright, so this is our star kit. Let's pop this on. How is everyone storing or displaying their album supplies this year? This is the advent calendar. I know a lot of people keep it for November or December to unlock it, open it up themselves. So I'm not going to open this up, but this is the advent calendar, and I love the packaging. I love this Happy Christmas. Just so you could see, it's this Happy Christmas in white foil. I was actually thinking of gold foiling the paper, or there's a paper in one of either the main kit. Yes, I believe it's the main kit, or the paper pack. Anyway, one of the papers is CA, has this print in black, and I was thinking this would be really fun with a gold foil. So this is with a white foil on craft, and so I was thinking vellum with a gold foil. So we'll see how we go. I mean, it would probably be nice with fun with green too, like a green foil. Or anyway, lots of possibilities if you're using the digitals. And so this is a paisley press kit. Now these items, I actually popped these in coming down to the end of the boxing period. This in particular, the advent calendar, and these two green stars, I popped this in like 30 minutes before the box closed, right? Like, so these are completely just because, one, I know that I love working with the quality of the physical product, and once I see the community coming together, product play, prep play, I saw that Jill Broadbent was doing a lesson on prep day, making a mini album from this kit, and I was like, okay, yeah, so I will need this kit, because before I was thinking I'd just use the digitals if I needed anything. But anyway, I just popped these in, and you know what, guys, like, we have been in the Ali Edwards community for years, and you know, there's been so much happening this year with tariffs and all these things. I really just kind of wanted to support as best I can, and I guess this was my way of doing that. So please bear with me with my extra large box. I am thrilled to have it in my hands. I literally gave it a hug when it showed up on my doorstep. I would have given my delivery person a hug too if he hadn't already. They are so quick, just by the way. Like, literally, I heard him walk up the stairs, drop the box on the top of the stairs, and I ran to the door, guys, opened the door, and he was already, like, I heard him closing his van door. But I just said thank you to the top of my lungs. I couldn't see him and he couldn't see me, but I said thank you, because I really wanted to see him. I gave him a hug and give him a personal thank you. I mean, I know they deliver all over, and like, you know, this probably means nothing to them, but it means everything to us, you know. Anyway, he heard me say thank you, and he ran back, you know, and picked his head through the front gate, and he said, oh, you're welcome, thank you so much. I was like, oh. Anyway, I don't know if he understood what he just delivered. Was just pure joy, but so excited to get these in my hands. Now this, my friends, is the embellishment bundle. I feel like when there are bundles, it saves me a lot of thought. And I know, as I said again, I really love working with the product because it's such good quality. And so this is the embellishment bundle, and I'm just like sitting here and staring at it, all googly-eyed. But it is a lot. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this box off of my table, and I will open this up for you. But let me first see where I can rest this down. Where can I rest you down? What's so funny to me is that I really just reorganized my whole craft room, and so I'm just praying that I have enough room for all of these things. So the 4x6 album, I decided to get 2 of these because I was thinking one year I could do just a little mini album, because I realized that with December Daily, because there are so many stories in December, there are so many photos that don't get used and so many stories that don't get told. I was thinking these would just be like photos of my kids, and just little snippets, mini stories of things that they're doing right now. So that's what those are for. And I have this because I ran out of these recently, and these are things that I bought in this sale. This is from last year. I love this so much. I realized I didn't use it, but I definitely had to get it again because I loved all of these. So we have now the stamp bundle again because indecision, and I wanted to get these because I don't think I got them the first time around, or at least I couldn't find it in my stash or in my emails. I usually look up past orders through my emails and I couldn't find it, so I picked those up on the stamp bundle. Oh, and I got these. I thought these were fun. Have I seen these before? I think I have something similar on my desk. It's an old or a vintage Ali item. If this was a digital, I would definitely. Okay, so it's a few of these on cardstock. I didn't know what they were, and they were like $2. I wasn't sure if they were assorted, but they're all the same and I love them. So these are fun. And then I have this. I love these pens. I just got an extra one of these. It's an archival ink micron pen. It writes on plastic very well, which is why I got them. So they'll be great for, like, you know, any of the plastic pieces if you just wanted to journal on them. This would be perfect for that. It is actually my plastic writing, and they write really well on photo paper as well, so just in case you needed to know. And then I'll be using the green stripe album this year. I expect to have a ton of stories. I usually use, in the past I've done 3 albums, and I have been doing 2 so far, but I have these albums here, the 10x8, and I can't wait to show you how I want to embellish them. So these are the albums I'll be using this year, the 10x8 green stripe, and so I'm just gonna put these aside now and open one up. Okay, so kicking things off with the stamps, these items here were in the stamp bundle. And then this one was a special gift stamp that was offered this year. This is quite cool because I really wanted to use like some of these titles this year. December Just Us is one of the ones I wanted to use as well, and get them in like my own like golds and whites and that kind of color. So this is cool to have this stamp, and I could probably just do the Us with this alpha stamp. And then the kind of distressed numbers. And so these are the bundle items. I thought that this would be really cool, you know, for backdrops and whatnot. And then the small alpha, a ton of stars, which would be fun. So this is similar to like this paper that I have here. Some of these are similar and some are different, so it would be great to like create backgrounds and whatnot as well. We have the Paisley press, and I loved seeing this in gold. It was a reel that Liz did, and so these are always really fun to work with as well, just dainty, cute. These are perfect for stamping in the labels and whatnot. I can't wait because I got a bit nervous because I didn't see the die yet, but it's in the embellishment bundle. So we have this one with the bold handwritten text and the smaller phrases, so these will look lovely together. I feel like this year one of the things I want to do is use my stamps a bit more. I love this stamp, and there is the matching, you know, plastic pieces and whatnot, so these would be fun to work with as well. Can I do a full snow globe page? Maybe, but we'll see how we go. This I love for the border, the wreaths, the trees, the 2025, which is a signature 2025 of this year. Snowflakes always, this will be fun, and there's December daily as well, so fun icons to work with. Lots of December stamps happening here. So big December, small curved Decembers, Christmas, big and small, so lots to work with here. And then we have the bigger ones, and this will be nice for, you know, the phrases and whatnot. The big fa la 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 will be fun. And then these, which we have the die set for as well. So this is the stamp kit. I feel like one of the things I want to do in my next December daily video is sketch out ideas together in a video, so look out for that next one, which will probably come in the next few days. Sign up for notifications below so that you'll know whenever any of my videos come online. And yeah, let's make this month fun and prep as much December daily things as we can. Alright, so this is the embellishment bundle, guys. This is the first time I've been able to buy all, and it gave me all the thrills that I thought it would give me. Loved being able to do that for December daily. So let's just dive into this embellishment bundle. I'm gonna keep it this way so that I can open it up easily. So we have these cardstock labels, which would be fun to work with. I feel like one of the things I should do is pull out all of the things that say 2025 just to remind myself to use it. In my stash there are dated things for years because I love the idea of buying it, but if it's not front of mind, front of sight, I'm not going to remember to use it. So I feel like that's what I need to do first, and I know that there's a 2025 card in this one. So we have this. I wonder if this could fit inside of an album. Let me just pull one of my albums here to see. So I have this album here. Oh no, it's too big. But how cool would it have been if this was the size of a spine? So you could just pop in your 2025 December daily. You can always resize it, of course, if you have the digital to fit inside, if this is something that you want to work with. And then you can also recolor the digital if you're working with the green album to like green. If, you know, of course, you could always leave it red too. So just pulling that out and popping that down here so that I remember to use it. Okay. So what I also have, let's pop these back in. Now I am one of those people who likes to keep the things together because then I feel like it's a big mess. So let me just pop these back in here. Alright, then we have these wooden trees, which would be fun to play around with. There are many different sizes. I am trying not to make a title page with a bunch of trees, but I always leave. I've done trees, I've done wreaths. I need to go back through my albums. Trees were last year, like a stack of the plastic trees with rhinestones. The previous year, what did I do? I can't remember. I know I did this white wreath that I really love, and I want to use the white wreath to say for like my reason why. But yeah, I love these, and I also have some smaller. These are a few different sizes, but I also I have some small, like tiny ones, like probably this size in total height, from years ago, from Felicity Jane, and I saw them recently and thought these would be so cute to use because they're like confetti sized wooden trees in different colors. When I say different colors, like there were 3 different colors offered, like a light wood like this color, and a darker wood, and a mid. So those would be cute to use for something. We have these plastic circles, which I want to pair with the circle paper. So these are fun. I feel like there's such like trending here. Trending here, from what I've seen, is a lot of modern Christmas, so pinks and Pinkmas is what I'm calling it this year. So that would be interesting. This one's a bit off center. Anyway, calling it yeah, so it'll be fun to see how these all mix. I mean, I'm not doing Pinkmas in my home. I'm doing it in my craft room though, but not in like the everywhere else. I'm sticking with my usual theme, which is we have some greens, golds, wooden beiges, whites, that kind of thing, which made me kind of want to try something even more minimalist this year, but we'll see how we go. So then we have this one, which is a set of vintage frames. These are also in the product play lesson, so it'll be fun to see how they are used. I like this black and white. It's a nice size cardstock, sturdy enough but not too thick that it would bulk up the album. I'm always a fan of the thin line frames, scallops and blues. It would be nice for something with my son. This one's fun. I love gold foiling on everything, and so yeah, so these are probably 4x6, and these are probably 3x4 and 4x4, I presume, just based on eyeballing it. Yeah, so these will be able to fit into your page protectors, which will be fun, because if you're using 10x8, then you might be able to do a page with 4 of these. Okay, now there's only one 4x4. Well, I guess you could do one as a picture and 2 one of these, and yeah, anyway, you know what I mean. Oh, this is fun. This is ornate. Interesting. I love this. Oop. But as you can see, I love all the gold foil frames. Scallops will be nice to work with. It's just like a yellowish green or mustard. So it'll be fun to see what people come up with for product play with this, and then I'd love to seeing how the community. This is nice. It's green. They're all nice. They're ornate, and I need to like sit down with a journal and just kind of map out how I want to use these this year. It's funny because I was just so wanting to reorganize my craft room, and so it was a really pleasant distraction for me over the past couple of months while we waited on our collections. And now that my box is here, I think I could really just focus. I have this weekend where I can just sit with my thoughts and the products that I'm most excited about, and just start, you know, just really have a firm plan for the collection and how I want to use them this year. These are 6. Boop, 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 boop. These are 6. So there's a red, a pink. Let me see. Okay, so this is 3. Also, this might. No, it probably would be a bit too big for a 3x4. I can't remember if I saw like Ali pop it into a 3x4 or something in one of their lives, but this is okay. It's a bit hard to tell which side is the right. Okay, this side. Yeah, which side is the right? So this is a beautiful dusty pink, which is right up my alley. And we have the dark green. I like this. I like this. So these are a little over 3, so 11. So, and then what is the height? 4. Okay, so you probably do on a 10 by 8 piece of, or an 11 by 8. Well, you can't really see this well, but anyway, on an 11/8 piece of paper, you'd be able to fit about. Oh, okay. You'll be able to fit all 6. 3, 6, 9. Yes, you're probably able to fit all 6, and just leave some space for holes, if that's something you want to do. Because even if you wanted to do like photos and journaling and like one embellishment, or yeah, so these can fit on a 10 by 8 page, which is fun. I definitely want to use these this year. And so we have our word fetty. These are a bit thicker in terms of the height. Oh, and but then there are some tiny ones down here too. So there's a good mix of things. This is gonna be great. This is gold and white. This is really good. I am such a huge fan of gold foil. Now I have a ink machine which I love, but I still feel like the quality, you know, of the gold, of the foil isn't. It just is better when it's professionally done. So anyway, I have the numbers as well, and these come in green. So I have the main kit here. I've done an unboxing of the main kit with my feelings of the main kit over on the Ali Edwards Facebook group and blog. So I can link that in the description box below for you to see as well. So this is really just what came in my box. The main kit came because I'm part of the team, and I help with creating projects, but these are things that I've purchased myself during the boxing period, and that's what I'm unboxing today. So the green and red, so these are quite cute. They're quite tiny, and I'm gonna love working with them. So this is about 1/2 inch height for context, so these are really great for just some little embellishments, tags, that kind of thing. And then there's this one, which they call, I think it's called neutral. It's a kind of coolish tone. It's very close to white, but it's not, so it's a kind of off. You probably might be able to see it. Yeah, it's a bit of an off-white, which is nice as well. And then of course you always have these attachers. They come in different colors. Some years it's red, white and gold. This year it is black. Oh, this is cute. What the, okay, so this is beige and white, but this is a kind of off-white, because this is the white around it, and this is an off-white, and then this one is a beige, which just really matches like the theme of the vintage vibe. So this is very different, and I love it. So I'm gonna keep these. I didn't realize they were so different. Let's see, I guess, yeah. So beautiful. We have gold framed. Oof, these are tiny, so these would be perfect for the stamps, which is why I just, you know, got them. But these are some years here, 4 years, 2025 to 2028. And then, you know, we have all these small phrases that would fit in. Really lovely. So looking forward to doing that. Let me pop these here. And then we have, of course, some various colors of the kit. This peach is a welcome surprise. This is a kind of dusty blue, yellow, a kind of not sage, but another, okay, I will call it a dust, a kind of, yeah, probably a sage-ish green. And we have some go for, these are tiny. These are about, it's 1 inch, less than 1 inch. So 7/8 by 1 inch. Oof. Cute. Cute. And so yeah, no matter what size of album you've used this year, I feel like the embellishments will work really well for all different sizes. This is a off-white as well. It's like a kind of blushy, beigey color. I like that. This is like, these are like this is a sort of taupey. Those might work well together for something. And for the greens and blues, which is a kind of peachy. And then these are the other labels. These colors are fun though. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, guys. It'll be fun. So just gonna pop these in here and put them next to the stamp, so I'll remember to use them together. I'll also do the same with the die. Where is it? Okay, wherever it is, I'll find you. And so now we have these colorful, these are vellums pieces. Is this what I saw Ali use in that page, or is it another 25? Anyways, these are a mix of vintage vellum and cardstock pieces. And this is, you know, just a kind of off-whitey. Now it's they call it modern vintage. This is fun. Anyway, I was setting up a tree earlier with the words, and I think that'll be my title page, so we'll see how we go, because I started doing it last night, and I wanted to add another tree next to it that I made, but just like a clean modern layered tree. So we'll see how it all comes together, and I'm hoping I can share that with you this weekend. So let me just do this unboxing so I could continue on crafting. But I just really wanted to go through these things and see what I have and see what stands out for me as well as I go through this with you, and just pull out the things, because, like, you know, it's November the 6th. Usually I would start my foundation pages pretty early, and so I just kind of need to get a head start, or make a start on these. Menu. These trees are fun. I love trees. I saw, yeah, this tree tag. Anyway, I might just pull the trees out, or at least keep them front of mind. And I love how it looks with this, maybe. Then it blocks that pink. Cute, 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 cute. This is fun too. This scallop. This falala. Good chair. Oh, this is nice. Boop. Anyway, let's keep going. We have a ton of things, guys. How are we gonna use it all? I am so very proud. I just can't wait to see everybody's albums come together this year. I love December really hates to see me coming. I love just everything about this project. So we have the cardstock in white, which would be fun to play with mixed media, blah blah blah, anything, embossing powder. It'll be fun. We have these are my favorite things every year. I'm not sure why I didn't grab more than one, but maybe because I have some in my stash. And then we have I'm just gonna pull. Tell me about this Christmas village. I love a Christmas village, guys. I'm obsessed with these little houses this year. So, and a snow globe. These are fun. I saw Ali use this for something. I can't remember, but it looked really good. And of course, you know, little dots. So I'm just gonna set these aside. I love a plaid. This year is plaid season. Our Santa photos were done on Sunday, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to share those with you. We haven't received the final images yet, but we should receive them between today and tomorrow. So I am obsessed with plaid this year. We have the 2025 to pull out. This is a kind of like yellow, like a lime green or yellow. I initially thought it was gold foil when I saw it. But my eyes, guys, my eyes. Anyway, we have Santa here. This is nice. Santa 2025 for our Santa photos. Boop boop. Anyway, these December moments have my heart. And then I love how this looks together. So we have some things happening here. This ho is fun. I'm just gonna keep this aside because these are nice to use to bring pages together quickly, which we may need this year. So we have 5 of these. I saw Ali use these in a video recently for some pages. That's fun. I have my daughter's album, which I started in August with, just the things that we've been prepping for baby's first Christmas this year, because it's, you have to prep early, especially when you're matching children's outfits and trying to get these sizes, because Christmas trying to get these sizes. I spent so long looking for Christmas pajamas this year and making sure everybody's sizes were available. I ended up buying a size, like my son just turned 4. I bought a size 2 to 3 for him because that was the largest size available, and I really love that pajamas after searching for months. So I hope it fits. Or else, if you see me with a story about buying last minute pajamas, he had a growth spurt over the next month or so. So we have, these are stunning. This watercolor tree. I just realized that you could probably see this really well if I just pop them down flat on my white plaid thing. This looks nice together here for the magic on this. Stunning. This is 2025. Okay. Let's see this. I like these watercolor florals and trees. Fun. This is fun too, layered on this green. Fa la 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 la. I'm seeing it. Let me put these aside. I feel like this year I want to double up some of these throwback. Yeah, I always love how they look layered together, but I don't think I've really ever double them up like this because they work so well together. And of course this year we didn't have punched. Here's my cityscape. My cityscape is here again. This actually looks like some parts of, except for the lamppost. I don't know if we have lampposts like that, but definitely some of the older buildings in the city. That's fun. It's a bit yellow and gold, but I hope we have these in different colors too. These are fun together. I feel like that might be a good way to use them up, just layer them. This would be nice, maybe under over. Right, so what I saw is this, and then I guess if you just wanna layer these up like that, so like you have your transparent, but then you have some opaque stuff happening. So those are those. This is fun. This is always for like a wish list for your family, like if you have 4 people in your family. We have a few of these, so that's nice. So we need different colors. So let's see. Let's pop this over. This would be fun to Maybe with the green and gold, and a little off center. Okay. Ideas are flowing in my head. I'm a processor, so if you see me go silent, I'm thinking. This is fun. I love this scape. Falalala Lily. I've always gold stars. Merry and bright. Green bow. Boop. I want to use these. Like all the repeated colored text things, I want to use them together to do something. Not sure yet. You have your threes. Christmas is not a time nor a season, but a state of mind to cherish peace and goodwill. To be plenteous in mercy is to have the real spirit of Christmas. And you can do something like a spirit of Christmas, or just the spirit of Christmas and something else. Okay, this is good. Very, very good. This city, whoa, this might be nice. May never be too grown to. Let's see. I think it's, yeah, this is fun. There we go. There we go, because there are skies and there are people, and I love these two together as well. This is fun. I love the seeing. I like this with this too. The Falalala is fun. Fun, fun, fun. I think what happens too, you know, like there must be a holding place. So I need to set these up. Then there must be a holding place or a system for the ideas, and then popping them into the album. I like how Ali, she just pops her pages into the album that she wants to use. So then there are these scalloped bits, strips. I would say this is a new product that I haven't seen before in December Daily. They are all different colors, which is fun. I would probably okay, yeah, this would be fun. Okay, cool. I was gonna say I would probably use my Cricut and the digitals and print out some of the same colors so I could use it to make a frame. But I guess you could also, cut it down and make, just frame photos if you want. The colors are fun. I'm just kind of working through in my head like how I would use them. I like the pink. And there's just one pink. These are cool. Like, so these kind of go in with the vintage theme. It's kind of off these grays and blues. So I need to think some more about this. Like how I would use them. But of course, if you wanted to use all white, then you just flip it over as well, which would be nice for like a photo or colorful background or something like that. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, guys. Woof, this is a big box. And then of course we have papers, embellishments, and let's just go in. Let's just go in. We have these, which you've seen. That was close, guys. So we have, these little drawings. It'll be fun to see how everybody uses these. Of course, you have, the more mod ones. These, I love these little twinkled stars. Twinkle, twinkle, little stars. So cute. We have these kind of birds. This reminds me of my grandparents, actually. My grandfather loved birds. Might be nice. That's what I was thinking. It might be nice to tell a story about my grandparents and Christmas with some of the vintage pieces of the kit. And just my child, like, because it was so instrumental as well. Like, you know, our entire family, big family, but my aunts, uncles, grandparents were also just as instrumental of you know, in creating magic for the season as were my parents. So I just remember having like these big family Christmas where we'd go by our grandparents and spend the entire season, and we'd have concerts. All the kids put on concerts, which is always so fun. We always singing and dancing, having a puppet shows, I remember. So yeah, these kind of feel like my grandparents. So my grandmother had a cushion. One of my grandmothers, she had a cushion. Her couch is a kind of red, very floral type couch. So pretty. And it's kind of like beigey colors anyway, so I felt like that's what the vintage part remind me of, my grandparents' home for Christmas. And yeah, so these will be fun. Trying to keep these bits together. They're fairly well sorted already. And I will just take out the rest of things from here. Ooh. Okay, here we go. The die set is here. Got a bit scared there. So we have the 3 sizes, so that will work perfectly well with these. Yeah, let's keep them all together. We have our bows, clear sticker, these fun florals as well. We have our numbers. Oh, made me feel sad. I bought like 3 of the big, large plastic numbers, so still a bit sad about that. But these will be fun. These are a bit bigger than the previous ones. I have them. So these are a lot bigger. This is the previous year's one, and this is the current. So previous year's one, current year's one, for context. So these are quite, you know, bigger than usual. And then we have the 6x8. There are a few, like I love the gold bell, Santa, of course, peace and joy. The swans, like I feel like that's so fun, and probably use it for like a kids layout. And then we have the one on top, December Merry. Now I'm not a big fan of black and white for my December Daily album. I love it. as a thing. You know, like I love seeing black and white and gold decor for Christmas and stuff, but I don't use a lot of black and white in my album, so it'll be interesting to see how I use those this year. And then there's this. Now I completely forgot about this gorgeous stunner of a thing because I didn't take this into consideration. I mean, that's why I waited until everything came to start my title page and stuff, because I started working on it last night and then I said, you know what, let me just wait. But this would be, you know, of course it's already done, so it'll make, you know, title page so much easier. And I have an idea that's rummaging through my brain. So I'm just gonna put this to the side as well. So we have our 2025 things kind of piling up here. So we have this, which is pretty. Probably do something. Okay, I know what. You'll have to watch the next video to see what I decide, but I'm excited. This is new. This is smaller than the one last year that was the. This is much smaller, but it's cute. This is a similar size. Then we have the tree. This is new. And we have our semi-circle. This is fun. I always like when I see red and white and green together like that. This is cute. A big tag, a big frame. There's something like this in I think it goes in frames scrapbook kit. So this is gonna be good. It's gonna be great, guys. It's just gonna be so great. Of course, this is one of my standouts for the year. This envelope set. Lots of new. This is my favorite. So I thought, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it might just be like the sheen of cameras, but I thought this was a red foil, but it's a red matte. It's just a print on the paper. So just thought I'd let you know. But I could probably like easily recreate this with the digitals and just foil it myself. This I use for my product play lesson this year, guys. Woohoo! So that will come up soon, and I can't wait. It'll be side by side with Kelly Ishmael, who creates the most gorgeous pages, and she'll be using the digital and I use the physical for my page. And it's peeking out at me there, and I'm excited. I can't wait for you to see it. And so, and then we have this one. Bop, bop. This is cute. This is like a kind of mustardy yellow with green plaid. I also thought this was red. It's nice to see these things in person because, yeah, I speak literally with the screens now. I saw Ali use this. Fun. Fun. I am just so ready to get this show on the road. So if you can't find me over the next few weeks, I am hiding in my craft room making foundation pages. That's what I'm doing. These are cute. Okay, so this is the chipboard. So, you know, these circles are really great for, yeah, I'm obsessed with circles, okay. The cityscape again, like a vintage church with horse carriages. My city, little Christmas village happening. This is nice. It's not what's under the tree that matters, it's who's around it. And so I guess for me with this full collection is just kind of pulling out the things that resonate with me, the colors, the prints, the patterns, and so I just pull pages together. We have the frames which were used in the product play lesson. yesterday or the day before, so it'll be good to kind of, I looked at that and I thought it was nice, and you know, I love a grid, so we'll see how I go about using these. The prompts are fun. We have, I love this in this season. That's perfect. Anyway, there is the table of contents. Which I can quickly pop in. I guess to me, one of the things about popping them in is I'm never too sure what side it's going to be punched on, so I just kind of tuck them in there. But then there's a bit of an overlap because they're not punched in. This is fun. Let's see. I could maybe, yeah, it does. So I always feel like it's a bit easier to use these together, because, oh, I mean, you could probably, if you really want to save it for another day, but I don't feel like I will use, you know, out of 25 pages, I don't feel like I'll have more than one snow globe page, you know what I mean? And so I tend to try to put the elements in one layout, so this way I feel like I've used, you know, used them up, unless I use them in the following year, but then there are always fun things to use every year. I feel like I need to create spin-off December projects just so I can use up some more of my stash. So we can pull out this for the table of contents. Nice kind of blocky feel. It's a nice cardstock. Fun. There is the gold one, which is in the main kit, which I love. And we have some 6x8s. This is a fun one. I might just pull this one out too. I always love around here grids. Santa. I could probably do the Santa one now too, because, oh, this is fun. Anyway, let's see how we go. I might just, start setting up my album after this. This is exciting, so exciting. And so we have all the papers. This one's thick. This is fun little trees. I don't think I noticed this one before. I'm a bit scared to open it. Why? They're all stunning. This is, now I'm like, do I use this for my title page? Let me pull it here. We'll see. This is a nice title page too. Just a merry and bright on white. I'm not seeing this in person. This is kind of like an oil painting. You probably would have seen this, you know, but from far it looked kind of more watercolor, but it's more like an oil or acrylic type painting. There's a little texture in it. This is another 2025, so let's see. Serious. It looks serious. I also like this for my reason why. And then plaid. Always white always. Okay, so these are a bit deeper than they usually are in terms of a specialty paper pack, but still fun. I love this Peace and Joy, Merry and Bright, and the ones that I pulled out already. The watercolor is fun too. It also reminds me of a painting in my grandmother's home. This is thick, so this is the last bit here. It's thick. It's much bigger than the main kit paper pack. So Santa's fun. Oh, I love a star moment. And then we have these vintage vibes. This one, oh, fun. Love this brush stroke. Tight reach, different colors. I use this for my product play. This is fun. No. And like, this is nice. Of course, I'll give it an early start to Christmas. I feel like papers like this, I just don't know what to put on it, because I want it to, like, you know, it's just like, it's just a title in and of itself, and it could just be like a standalone filler page maybe. But anyway, this big series might be nice for photos and just some journaling, and then just kind of embellish bits of this. Might be fun. Love. We have our trees. Okay, we have this again, which is cute. This is fun. And I love this. Oh my god, this is stunning. Be merry. Ah, so I thought this was beige. Or was there a beige one? Maybe. This is nice. It's a texture, kind of grayish with white stars on it. Always love a wood paper. This is one of my favorite fun papers in the collection. Can't wait to use it. And then we have a beautiful ledger. So thank you so much for being here, guys, and for watching my unboxing. I am gonna have a time going through all of these things and just pulling out pages and whatnot, but I am excited. I gave my box a big hug when it came, and so now it's time for me to let the fun games begin. I'll see you soon. I will be posting videos with my foundation pages and my album setup. They might come in quick succession now that everything's here. So please comment below and tell me what you like to see most in this period before December daily starts. Is it foundation pages? Is it, you know, album setups, that kind of thing? And I look forward to sharing some more with you on my 2025 December daily album. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.